down south mentality, to a team like that. It makes us go.
Where were you guys when you found out that it was going to be Miami?
I was at home actually. I was watching the bowl projection show, or whatever the show was called. And when they said Miami, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah, and I'm sure you were like, yes, no belt ball.
No,
I'm just kidding. I'm only kidding. When you think of Miami, though, when you were growing up watching college football, what does Miami represent in terms of college football and their school, their reputation?
Miami. Growing up, my mom, my dad, they wore Miami like all the time, like gear. The team that they have, the atmosphere that they have there, is just great. Even Coach Hurt tells a stories all the time about how they won championships at Miami, how just the great tradition is there. So just with Miami, it's a great feeling to play there.
I would imagine a lot of the Florida Miami guys on this roster probably as kids dreamed of maybe playing there when they got to college, but that program was down when you guys were coming out. Is it almost safe to say you brought those dreams here, those Miami dreams here?
I wouldn't say that. I would just say, we're lucky, to get, some of those, top guys like Teddy, Eli, Corbin, people like that might have would want to go to Miami. I'm just happy that they're here, and that when we play Miami, they got some friends on their team, so it's going to be a great battle.
Could you see a spark maybe in Teddy and those guys when they found out? I mean, you were clearly excited. What were they like when they found out?
Yeah, it was a big spark. I believe that when they found out, it's like we're playing back at home again. It's like we're playing, basically our teammates and the people that they play in high school. So, you know, feeling that with them is going to be a great one.
How important is this game to go out on a winning note? For you guys as seniors, you've done so much to bring this program where it is. To go out on one more win.
It's very important. Coach Strong and us and the team when we go play in the ACC next year, I think that'll put our stamp on this season. Going into next season, telling the world that we can play with teams in the ACC, and we can play with anybody. I feel like we did the same thing when we played in the Sugar Bowl last year, and I kind of feel like we want to do the same thing this year.
This many people or faces that you're going to recognize on the other side of the ball. Is this weeks leading up to the bowl game? Are going to be a lot of friendly ribbing on the text messages, things like that?
I'm not sure. I don't really know too many people from Miami, but I know some of the guys on the team. I know they probably going to text their friends, and they're going to be going back and forth. But once we put those pads on, there's no more talking.
I saw that you're up a finalist for Defensive Lineman of the Year. What was that like to hear that and finally get some praise for your performance?
It was great. It was truly a blessing. I give honor to the Most High, and I just thank him because without him, I couldn't have got that, and just to get the recognition that I am now, I'm just very, very thankful.
They were on the. I don't know if you watched any of the replay. Got a chance to watch the replay of ESPN guys the other night saying like they were shocked that Marcus Smith doesn't have a sack in this game. And you've got to that point where people are surprised when you don't have one. How cool is that to get there?
When I hear it, I try to not listen to it because in the game I'm trying to get a sack, but I guess it would be pretty cool that they're looking for me to get a sack and be that playmaker because initially that's what I want to do. I want to be that playmaker. So next game, hopefully I can get that stuff done.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.